What's up, Dragon Nation? I'm Rich with Dragon Nation Gaming. Welcome back to Stationeers. So this episode I was actually planning on doing a Space Engineers episode, but I'm still having trouble downloading the mods or getting them to work properly. So probably tomorrow or the next day, I'm not sure, I'll get a Space Engineer video out. But we're back in Stationeers. Last episode we got ourselves power and a couple of printers set up. So on my own, I went ahead and added some more stuff, some more solar panels, so that way we don't have to worry about power. And I extended the platform just a little bit over here on this side. Extended out 4 more so we could go ahead and start getting filtration systems and all that kind of stuff set up. We have a lot to get into today. One of the things we need to get into is I'm on my last bottle of water, I think, or I might have one more. Not sure. I'll have to go back to the lander and find out. But we're getting kind of close to where I'm about to run out of water. So we need to go ahead and get that set up today. Also, I want to go ahead and get some other quality of life changes set up. One of those things is get some chutes for our printer, so that way it makes things a little bit easier. And also I can stack things up so they don't blow away in storms, which I just actually had. But yeah, there's a few other things that I want to do in this episode, so let's go ahead and get this started. Alright, so the first thing I want to do today is I want to go ahead and get the mod for the electronics printer. We're going to need that here pretty soon. I got all of these ingots set up, the Inconel, the Constantan, solder, other stuff that we're going to need. Let me actually look. I'm not even sure what all I made. So I made some Electrum, Invar, that's what it was. Invar, Constantan, Electrum, solder, and I also went out and got some silicon because I needed that for the glass for the solar panels. Alright, now that we got that, let's go ahead. I think I already have the mod. Electronic printer mod. Yep. That one's going to take a while. But we could go ahead and take a look at some of the other stuff that I need to make. So somebody told me in the comments of one of my older videos that I did like 8 months ago, that you can no longer put ice in a crusher and make that into water. You have to melt the ice first. We might have to experiment a little bit because I think maybe I could just put in a pipe heater and that might melt the ice to where we can get water. But first we're going to figure out if that's actually a thing or not. What we're going to need is we're going to need storage, of course. Then I'm going to need pipes. Then I'm going to need a water bottle filler. And then I'll have to go to the landers and grab those water bottles. Okay, it won't take all that long. But in order to get that stuff built, the pipes, and I also need a vent for this guy right here, for the furnace, because we don't have the pipe set up yet. Actually, while we're waiting, that's got a while, I did go ahead and grab the pipe so that way we could go ahead and get some exhaust set up on the furnace. So that way I can lower the pressure if I need to. Let's go ahead and drop you here. Just get us... Oh, no, I need to come back. There you go. I just want to go ahead and add as much pipe as possible just to give us a little bit of space for some of that pressure. Yeah, see, it went down pretty far. It was almost redlined before I started. But putting the pipes in, that gave us a little bit more space for the exhaust and the pressure. And there we go. Alright, now I just need a vent so I can go ahead and get rid of the pressure when I need to. Luckily, I played this game before, so I knew which order to make the ingots. So I started with the solder. Oh, you're done. Turn that off. I started with the solder because the solder needs the coldest temperature, and I just worked my way up to the hottest temperature. And I was actually kind of lucky I didn't have to mess with the pressure too much. Alright, there we go. We got the mod. I think what I need to do is I need the welder, I believe. Yep, there we go. Alright, so if I remember correctly, adding the mod not only allows you to make other things that we can't with the Mark 1 electronics printer, but it also makes it faster. Which means I'll be able to make cables a lot faster, which is good because I only have 11 left. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to need... Actually, let's get... I think I need to come over to this one. We need the pipe bender. There we go. Hydraulic pipe bender. Iron, gold, and copper. Let's go ahead and get those in real quick. Where are you guys going? Get your asses back here. Yeah, those ingots like to roll away. Let's grab them real quick before they fall off the platform and I lose them forever. Alright, there we go. I probably should put them back into the electronics printer, but I might need them in the pipe bender when I actually do get that finished. And Jesus Christ. That's a lot of stuff, man. And I made a ton of steel. I have over 500 steel now. And I also still have some more iron and some coal in there so I can make some more if I run out. When I was making the solar panels, I said to hell with it. I'm just going to go out mining and keep mining until I have everything that I need. Alright, let's close that, turn that off. Alright, so hydraulic pipe bender. That one's also going to take a minute. So let me see. I think everything that I'm going to need has to be made inside of the pipe bender. Not sure. But yeah, while I was sitting there trying to make all these solar panels, I ran out of steel and I was done with only one row. So I knew I needed a lot of steel. So I went out, found tons and tons of iron, and then went out and found tons of coal. And got up to like 500, which is, I think each one of these, this makes 200. So I think it was 6. I found about 9. No, this would make 12. I found 12, 12 stacks. 12 stacks of iron and about 4 stacks of coal, which didn't actually take me that long. There was a spot where I found a ton of iron. Yeah, this one's still going to take a minute. So yeah, one of the things we're going to have to make is the vent, because I'm not sure when I'm going to need those ingots again. And right now, I would have to mess with the temperature and the pressure in the furnace, so that way we can make the ingots that we're going to need. But I'm hoping to get the other furnace created, the advanced furnace, before we have to worry about all that. Which is why I had to make the mod, because I can't build the advanced furnace without the mod on the electronics printer. Also, I can't make the mod for the auto lathe without Mark II electronics printer either, which that's actually something else I do need to do. Search. Should just be under mod. Let's see if we find it under here. Yep, there it is. Steel, electrons, constantan, and solder. So I do have everything. Alright. Are we close? Nope. But first things first, I'm going to go ahead and get the chute set up, so that way we could get inputs and outputs from these printers going a little bit faster. Which reminds me, I need a labeler. Help me out with that. Are you almost done? Alright, let me... one other thing I'm going to need is we're going to need some stackers. I need to make 3 of those. So yeah, let me go ahead and get everything printed that I'm going to need. And then when we come back, we'll go ahead and start getting stuff put together. Alright, so I think we have everything we need to get started. I do need to print out some more cables. Actually, those cables are going to be in the way of the chute. Ah, screw it. That's alright. Alright, so first thing we need to do is go ahead and put down the chutes. I think for this I need the wrench. So this is going to be the input. I'm going to bring it down over to where I am right now. So come out about 2. Oh, that cable's going to be in the way. Can I still... Yes, I can. Alright, now what I need is... I forget what it's called. There it is. chute bin, or yeah, chute bin. Turn it this way. And then I gotta wait to hook it up to power to get it to work. But then we can go ahead and get this one set up. I'm not gonna have enough chutes, it doesn't look like. Alright, no, I need corner. Trying to remember how I want to do this. So yeah, I think this is right. Chute bin. There we go. Let's back up so we can put it in. Alright. Then I need another chute for here. Oh, no. I need a corner. Come on. Rotate the right way. There you go. And that should work. Alright, I think that's enough cable. At least for right now. Alright, so cable. Where's my... There it is. Need the wire cutter. Yeah, this thing is with the mod, it's like twice as fast. It's a whole lot faster. Alright, let's go ahead and bring this back to the wall. Bring it down. Alright, bring it down. There you go. And bring it to the cable that's right here on the floor. There we go. And now that's going to have power. And I think what I'm going to do, since we do have enough power, we have enough solar panels now, I'm using way more, or I'm producing way more power than I actually need. So what I can do is I could just go ahead and leave everything on. Let's turn that on. Alright, now what I need is, I need another chute. Because this is going to be another output. There we go. Alright, now I need the stacker. Make sure it's rotated the right way. I think that's right. And then we just need to get everything connected to power. But first things first, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and take my labeler. See, whenever you use this stacker to eject items out of the printers, you can actually set how much you want to be ejected. Right now it's set to 1, or you could do stacks of like 50, 100. But what I do is I do 1,000. The reason for this is whenever I have ingots inside of one of these printers, like right now I have, let me see if I can find it. There it is. Right now we have like 500 and some odd iron, we have 500 and some odd steel, and if I only set it to 50, it's only going to kick out 50 at a time, which means it's going to kick out 10 ingots of steel. I don't want that happening. I just wanted to do it in one chunk. So that's why I'm setting this to 1,000 and I'm leaving it like that. Okay, I need to shut you off, turn you on. There we go. Same thing with this one. 1,000. Alright, switch. There we go. Alright, now what I need to do is I need to get those all connected up to power. Might not have enough cable for this, but we'll see. So this one I'm going to wrap around this way. There we go. Alright, now this one. No, other way. Go straight. There you go. Alright, now that one has power. The only one that doesn't have power now is that one up there. What we're going to do is I'm going to have to use some fuel in my jetpack so I can get back here. We're going to go back towards the wall, or the wall that is going to be here. Go straight down. And then just follow the wall around to these cables over here. That might actually be enough cable, we'll see. Alright, but now that I have that, I could go ahead and save some gas. Which I think the gas that I'm using right now for my jetpack is nitrogen, I believe. That's something I would have to double check. Alright, now we have power. Next thing we need to do is we need to go ahead and put down... what was it? Yeah, the hydraulic pipe bender. We're going to put it down right here. Is that right? No, that's not right. Hold on. Drill? Is it not the drill? No, it's the wrench. Alright, let's try this again. Right here. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna need... Oh, I'm out of iron plates. I need to make some more iron plates. I also need some more plastic plates. I ran out. No, I still have plastic. That is plastic. Yeah, I still have plastic. So yeah, I need to go ahead and make some more iron. Don't think... I think I had like 500 iron, so I should have enough. There we go. Oh, I gotta put the iron in here. So yeah, let me go ahead and make some iron sheets real quick. Alright, now I think I should have everything that I need. So we need the welder. Then I'm gonna need, what is it, cable? I should still have the cable up in here. Yes, I do. Alright, then we need plastic. And then I'm gonna need a screwdriver. There you are. Alright, let's go ahead and make some room. Alright, we'll put the plastic back. Now I need to go ahead and set up the mods real quick. Nah, you need to stay on. I keep shutting these off when I want to leave them on. Then I'll go ahead and get the chutes for the pipe bender as well. Then we can go ahead and start making everything we need for the water. So, auto lathe. I need welder for that. And then we have the pipe bender mod I went ahead and made. And there we go. Alright, now what I need to do is go ahead and connect the chutes up real quick, and then we can go ahead and start printing everything out. What I'm going to do is I'm also going to print out the radiators that we're going to need. I got to remember how many I need. This is going to take a little bit of time to get everything printed out, and I might also run out of resources. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and take a break for right now. And then we'll come back and I'll go ahead and start building our water system. Alright, I think we'll have everything that we need to get started except for the pipes. I need to get those made. Last thing I have on my inventory is full, so we'll go ahead and wait on those. Alright, so first thing I need to do is eventually we will be getting water out of the advanced furnace. And we will need to cool that water down in order to be able to drink it. So that's why I got some liquid radiators. Now, all I'm doing right now is I'm just building the same, kind of the same station I had before, because it was actually working out pretty well. And there was kind of something I wanted to see if it would work out or not. So this is going to take 15 radiators all the way to the end. It's only going to be one row because I still need to save room for the radiators for the gases from... No, that's the wrong one. No, that's... Did I only make 5 radiators? I thought that was a 10. Oh no, those are... Okay. I'm having a brain fart. We are going to have to cool down the gases from the advanced furnace at some point, because if we don't, the whole thing will explode. So I need to get those set up, but it's going to take a lot of radiators. The more radiators you have, the faster the gases will cool. And what I want to do is I want them to be able to cool down while it's nighttime. And I'll explain all that once we get that stuff set up. I need wrench. Alright, now what I need to do is fill this all in with pipes. So there was a time when I went ahead and used insulated pipes for stuff like this, but then I realized that the insulated pipes and the regular pipes have actually the same pressure threshold. So they hold the same amount of pressure. Did I already fill you? Yes, I did. So the only real reason to use insulated pipes versus the regular pipes is because the insulated pipes will hold a temperature, which I don't want happening. I want them to cool down. But we'll go ahead and wait on this until I get the advanced furnace set up. But we should have everything we need to go ahead and... Okay, that's enough pipes for right now. That's enough. That's a lot of pipe. Yeah, that really does work a lot faster than the Mark 1. Alright, next thing I need to do is I need to go ahead and set down the storage. So what we're going to do is a portable liquid tank. Because it does have a gauge on it. So we're going to set that right here, and I want the input output to be facing towards the wall, and I'm going to put it right in this corner. Yep. Now what I want to do is at some point we're going to have some electronics so we can control the flow of the water, which is going to be a volume pump and then a pipe. I forget what it's called, but it reads the pressure and the temperature inside the pipe automatically, so you can set it up with the logic system. I'll have to look that up, see what that's called. But I need to go ahead and leave room for those, so we're just going to do 2 rows of straight pipes, so that way I have the places to put those, and then we'll go ahead and go back in. And then we'll come straight down and come out to these pipes. Right here, and then just go ahead and go back in. I'm trying to save up as much room as possible for other things. Alright, you need to go down, and then we'll go down to the ground. No, elbow, there you go. And then an elbow here. Alright, so that's the output of the liquids. Or, yeah, the output from the advanced furnace, which is going to be right over here. The pipe is going to run that way towards that end, and it's going to cool down the water as it travels through here. Hopefully that works out. I mean, I built this base before and it worked out pretty well, so I'm pretty sure it will. But yeah, we'll have to see. So next thing I'm going to need is we need the... No, I need the ice crusher. Did I not make an ice crusher? I don't think I did. Alright, let's go ahead and do that real quick. So I need crusher. There we go. One thing I forgot to do. That's alright. Okay, I only need one. Shut off. And come out. Now I got pipes everywhere because I wasn't paying attention and made way too many. Alright, we'll put the crusher right here, somewhat in the wall. So I'm trying to see... So there's 2 outputs for the ice crusher. One is for gases, the other is for liquids, but we're going to have to build this thing so I can see which one's which. In order to do that, I need the torch and iron sheets. Do I have the iron sheets on me? No, I do not. Alright, let's grab those real quick. Iron sheet. Already? Damn. Alright, now I need cables. Yeah, just the cables. I'll grab a battery here in a second. And that's it. I thought there was more to making those, but I guess not. Alright, we'll grab battery. Gonna close you up. Alright. Now what I need to do is get the pipes to come around to these pipes right here. But since it's coming from the crusher and that's just going to be ice, it's already going to be cold. But I think what I want to do in order to help the liquid coming from the advanced furnace cool down, I'm going to go ahead and send the ice from the ice crusher around that way as well. Yeah, that might actually be a good idea. It might help, might not, but it's just one of those things where it sounds logical. It sounds like something that should work, but no way of knowing right now. All right, let's go back that way. And I got a few more pipes on me. And then what I need to do is I need to get the electrical wires connected all the way up here. But I need to do that in such a way that we can still connect to the filters and everything else, which we'll probably be doing in the next episode. Are these only stacks of 5s? I could have sworn the pipes did stacks of 50. Well, that's why I thought I had so much. It only stacks of 5. Alright, I need an elbow. No, an elbow. There you go. Thumbs up with the scroller on my mouse. Alright, there we go. Alright, now that that's connected, we can go ahead and... oh, I still have... Okay. I need to go ahead and put down the vent for this furnace. That way we can go ahead and relieve the pressure in the furnace because I still need to use it. I probably still need to make more ingots. Next thing we need to do is I need to go ahead and try to connect this guy, the bottle filler. Which, let's see if I can rotate this. So I figured out a way of actually rotating this the way that I want it. But I don't think it matters. So a way you could rotate items is with C. But the problem with that is you can't really tell where it's going to rotate. You have to kind of just keep hitting C until it gets to the direction you want. Then I figured out that it's kind of like Space Engineers with rotation as well. If you use Insert, Home, Page Up, Page Down, Delete, and End, you can actually rotate it if you're facing the right way, whichever way you want it. Inline, up, down, and spin. Alright, so what I want to do is I want the thing pointing... Yeah, I don't want it pointing up. I want it pointing down. And rotate like that. Alright, let's see if I can get in the right spot. So I want it about right there. We need to leave room for the hydroponics and everything over here and all the connections. So that's why I need to bring it over a little bit so we have room for that. And then I need... Yeah, see, this one stacks to 20. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. Alright, so now we just need to bring that over to here. And connect it up. There. Alright, now we can go ahead and drop down the storage. And it's getting dark again. Alright, let's grab this. Let's hit Q to drop it. Grab our wrench so we could put it... Oh, wait, do I have to open it? How do I do that? Left mouse. Oh, okay. Pick it up. Drop it. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done this shit, so I completely forgot about that. Grab the wrench, put it in place. Alright, now what we need to do is connect it up to power. All I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the power around to probably this seam for right now. I think I need to bring it somewhere over there, but we'll bring it to this seam and then bring it back around this way. So I'll go ahead and do that on my own. What else I need to do on my own is go ahead and grab some ice so that way we can get some ice into that container. Go to the lander, grab some bottles so we can start filling those up. And then figure out what we got to do next. Oh, I still got to do the drainage and the logic. Alright, I think I got everything ready and set up. So we got the logic chips, which we'll get to here in a minute. But what I want to do is I want to go ahead and fill up this tank a little. Yep, water bottles are empty. And now let's see if we do actually need to melt the ice in order to get liquid water. Doesn't look like it because the pressure in the tank is going up and this only holds liquids. Or at least I thought. Question is, are the bottles filling? The bottles are not filling. So maybe that is true. Maybe I do have to melt the ice in order to be able to make water. Doesn't make sense because this is filling up. So maybe it's just filled up with crushed ice. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to figure out how to heat that up. Probably the best way to do it would be... Oop, I still have you. Did I have anything in here? No. Probably the best way to do it is with a pipe heater. Maybe if I spelt it correctly. Heater, not heater. This right here. So, pipe heater kit liquid. Do I still have resources? No, I gotta switch those over. So I think that's what I'll do, is I'll go ahead and make one of those and see if that works out, if that actually heats up the pipe or the liquid enough so we can go ahead and get some water. Damn, that sucks. No, it doesn't completely suck, because we can go ahead and just make water in the furnace. Just take the ice, put it in the furnace, and melt it. But that means we're going to have to use a lot more fuel to get that heat and pressure in there back up. Damn, that sucks. Anyways, so we got a few things to do real quick. So that way we can go ahead and get the logic set up. First thing I want to do is right here we have some drains. Later on, when we try to pressurize the base, we're going to need a lot of nitrogen, a ton of nitrogen. You can get that from the water ice, which we're going to have to melt. Shit. But anyways, you could get the nitrogen from the ice, but the problem is you need so much hydrogen that eventually we're going to fill up that tank and it's going to burst. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get rid of the extra water that we don't need. Let me see if I can rotate. Okay, you're not rotating. I think it's this way you have to face. So I need you that way? No, yeah, it's that way. All right, so I need to leave enough space to get the... God damn it, get... Is that not right? I could swear that's right. Anyways, we'll get it figured out. Leave enough space for all the cabling. And there we go. Actually, I don't think that's going to work. I think I need to turn those. Maybe not. Maybe. Hold on. Let's see. Pipe. And then the wrench. Go ahead and see if we could actually connect those up. Elbow. There we go. Oh, we can. All right. So yeah, then I just need to get the cables connected. Which we're also going to need to not only do the power, but we also need to do the data connections. Which I'm just going to run right up to that wall right there, and just along the wall to connect to the power. I probably should do this on my own because it might take a minute. Yeah, I'll do that on my own. No, we can't, because I got to get the logic set up. You know what? Let me go ahead and do this real quick. I really do need to figure out where I'm going to put all these cables. Alright, so that did take a minute. I know this video is going to be kind of long. Stationeers, there's just so much to do that it's kind of difficult not to make hour-long videos, but I try. Alright, now that we got that done, what we need to do is we need to go ahead and remove one of the pipes. I'm not sure which one. Let's go ahead and bring you down. Alright, so what we're trying to do is we're trying to read the pressure in this pipe, so that way whenever the pressure gets above, we'll set it for 7,000 kilopascals. Because I think these can hold a max of 10,000. Let's set it for 8. Screw it. We'll leave a little playroom, just a little bit. So what I need to do is I need the volume pump to turn on and pull the water out of the pipe whenever this tank gets below a certain amount. But if it gets above a certain amount, I need that pump to turn off, and I need the drains out there to turn on. I think I have the system set up right here, but I need to get rid of, I think, this one. In there, we're going to put the volume pump. I need to rotate it in such a way that I could get the power connected. Not that way. I need it down like that. Alright, then what we have, so we can actually read the information from the pipe, is a liquid pipe analyzer. And I need to rotate the power the same way. Here we go. Let's go ahead and make sure that's turned on. This one we'll go ahead and raise to 100 liters. Alright, I don't think I'll be able to run the power this way, so I think what I did was I ran the power upwards. Which I don't have any cable. I'm going to have to take another break and make some more. Shit. Here in a minute. All right, now that we got those set up, I think we'll just go all the way up to the ceiling. And then we'll run it back over here. I think to somewhere around here. We'll have to wait until we build everything else, but I'm gonna need a lot more cable. We'll go ahead and make a pipe heater and see if that helps warm up this liquid so we can go ahead and get some water into our bottles, because yeah, that didn't work. So whoever told me that in the comments was correct. We do now need to melt the water before we could actually, or melt the ice before we could use it as water. Let's go ahead and check the pipe heater and see if that actually works. But yeah, let me also get some cables made so we can go ahead and get everything connected, and then we'll start setting up the logic. Alright, so I got the pipe heater in, and I'm checking this out real quick. So the pipe that is connected to that heater right now is at 2 degrees Celsius, which is enough to make water. The problem is, since we have that pump right there and it's not on the other side of that pump it's down to negative 33 degrees Celsius. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and turn that pump on, if I could get to it. On. I think it should be, hold on, let me get this so I can see better. 100 liters, there we go. And then we'll see if the temperature, yeah, there it goes. Because now the water is going into this container, the pipe heater is warming it up and turning it into water. We have to wait until it gets above 0 degrees Celsius before it will melt the ice into water. So that way we can go ahead and fill up the bottles. Alright, well, at least that's a solution. The problem is, if I keep that pipe heater on constantly, it's going to heat up that water, the water in the pipes to a point where it's boiling. And I don't want to do that. I want to keep it cool. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to set that pipe heater, which I've never used a pipe heater. I'm going to have to set up some logic for that pipe heater to turn it off when the temperature gets above a certain amount. That's alright. But anyways, we'll let that run. What we need to do is we need to go ahead and set up the logic for... Oh, I need a labeler. We need to set up the logic for that pump and then also the drains. So the first one we're going to go ahead and set up is... I don't know what to call this. Let's just call it logic reader liquid, I guess. Yeah, and then we'll call the other one drain. So let's go ahead and highlight, Control C. Alright, cursor, Control V. We'll do the same thing with memory. So what we need to do is we need to set this up with the logic compare. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to turn the pump off and on when it gets to a certain pressure. If it's below the pressure, it'll turn off or turn on, and when it's over the pressure, it'll turn off. So the way we do that is with the logic compare, which we have set up right there. So first thing I need to do is I need to read the information from the liquid pipe analyzer. So the N will be the, let's do this. Liquid, we're looking for L's. Oop, there's drain, liquid pipe analyzer. And what we're going to do is we're going to read the pressure. Temperature. Pressure, there we go, turn that on. Then what we need to do is we need to set up the pressure that we're going to set the compare with. I think we decided to do 7,000 kilopascals. I think these memories, if I read correctly with pressure, they read in kilopascals. So I think we said we were going to go ahead and set it up for 8,000. Which the pipe should be able to hold as well. So 8,000 seems like appropriate. Maybe. I don't know. If something blows up, I guess we'll find out. Alright, now that we have that set, what we need to do is we need to set up the logic compare. So what we're going to do is we're going to read from the logic reader, which is reading from the pipe analyzer. So logic reader liquid. There we go. And we needed to compare that number to the memory. So logic memory liquid. All right. So whenever the pressure, you know what? I think I have those backwards. I need to switch them. Yeah, because the analyzer needs to be below the pump. Yeah, let me switch those real quick. There we go. God damn it already. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to read the pressure inside of that pipe. Okay, let's try this again. So, liquid pipe analyzer. Liquid pipe analyzer, we're going to read the pressure, temperature, ratio, pressure. All right, we have this set to 8,000. So we're going to read the information from the logic reader, and then the input to is going to be from the logic memory. And whenever the pressure is less, then whenever the pressure in the pipe is less than what we have set in the memory, which is 8,000, it will turn the pump on. So we need to go ahead and come to the logic writer. So we're going to read the information from that logic compare, which is logic compare. I think I just missed it. No, logic compare liquid. That's going to go out to the the pump. What's it called? Liquid volume pump. There we go. So out to liquid volume pump, and that's going to tell it to turn on. There we go. And it should still be on. Hopefully that works correctly, but we need to get some pressure inside to make sure. So let's go ahead and put in some ice. And because that pipe is on, that pipe heater should keep everything melted, hopefully. At least I hope so. Now the bottle should be... Oh no, it's not. What? Bottles aren't filling. I do have it connected, right? Yeah, it's connected. I don't know. I must be missing something. Hold on. We'll figure it out here in a second. Alright, let me go ahead and grab the PDA again. Because it's too warm. But it should have been... Or it's too cold. It should have been warm enough earlier. Yeah, the temperature isn't dropping. Probably because it's nighttime right now. But yeah, the pipe heater is on. It should be cooling or warming that shit up. Isn't it? I mean, the temperature right now is negative 44 degrees Celsius, so that's probably why we're having trouble. Because we're getting cold air from the radiators into these pipes. So we'll probably have to wait until daylight. Once we have this whole base closed off, I don't think we'll have this trouble. But, yeah, it's kind of annoying. Yeah, see, it's getting a little bit colder. Yep, because it's nighttime. Damn it. Alright, let me go ahead and wait, and we'll see if that one works out. We need to go ahead and get the drain set up real quick. So that one's pretty much the same thing, except we need batch writers, since we're writing to more than one drain. So we're going to read the information from... You know what? We could just use one logic reader. So we're using a logic reader... Yeah, we don't need this one. So we don't need the logic reader because we could just use that one right there. We don't need a memory, which is why I don't have one. We do need a different compare. And we also do need... Yeah, so we could just not use that logic reader. All right, let me explain what I'm talking about. Right now, this logic reader is reading that pipe analyzer is reading the pressure of it. What we need to do is we need to compare that to the information that is on that memory. And whenever the pressure is greater than what's in that memory, which is 8,000, the drains will turn on. So we need the logic reader liquid, and then the logic memory liquid. And whenever the pressure is greater than 8,000, we need to come to the bash writer. So in from the logic compare, we need to name this one. Let's go ahead and call this logic compare rain. Yeah, I just realized that I didn't even need it. Yeah, that should work. We'll also call this one drain. And then I could go ahead and make room. I'll move stuff around so we have a little bit more room. Yeah, that'll work. All right. So we need to get the information from the logic compare drain. That needs to go out to the drains. Pipe drain or liquid drain, I think it was called. Liquid drain. And that is going to tell them to turn on. So right now they should be off, right? Yeah. Alright, now that the sun is out, hopefully we'll get some more heat. Maybe. And I'm also going to need a lot more ice. Let's go ahead and bring out the PDA and we'll see. Still at 5. Probably have to wait a little bit longer. But maybe get another pipe heater. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that real quick. See what happens. And there it is. So it took me a minute to figure things out. And I think I got it. It's not completely done. There's still a few things I have to do. But now our water bottles are filling up. Alright, so what I did was before I had the pipe heaters back here. So what I had to do was I had to make room for it. And I had to put it on the other side of the volume pump. So I just had to raise it so I can make room for the volume pump above. Then we have the heater. And then we have ourselves the pipe analyzer. What I need to do is I need to set up another logic system, which I'll do on my own, that will read the temperature from that analyzer. And when the temperature gets above a certain amount, it will turn that heater off. I also need to connect it up to the data. But yeah, we have water now. It took me a second. I mean, it was a new thing. It was an easy fix, which I kind of feel dumb about, but at least I got it figured out. It took me 2 in-game days to figure this damn thing out. But anyways, after this is not going to be a problem. Because a lot of the water that we're going to be getting is probably going to be from the advanced furnace, and that water is going to be extremely hot. So the pipe heater is just for right now, just so we can get the water and survive, because I was completely out of water. I had like 2% in one bottle and that was it. So yeah, now we're good. The pressure is not high enough to turn that pump off. I need to go out and get some more ice. But I did already check it and it does work. Once that pressure gets to 8,000 kilopascals, it does turn on the drains. So we are good on that. So yeah, I'm sorry this episode is going to be a little bit longer. I just had to figure out something new to the game. Now that I got that figured out, we're good to go to the next thing, which we have power, which was the first priority. We have water, which was the second priority. The next priority is gases. We're going to need fuel for our welder. We're going to need other gases to try to pressurize this base. So that way at some point we can go ahead and start getting ourselves some food. That one's going to take a lot more work. It's probably going to take multiple episodes, but yeah, we'll see how that works out in further episodes. Until then, make sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.